Do you want to go for a walk? Didi walk? Didi walk? Did Joy? Yuki, Didi walk? Okay, let's go. Hey guys, it's Kim down here. Welcome back to my vlog channel. So I am still in Perth, staying with my parents. So I've got a bunch of plans today to catch up with friends. First off, I'm going to take Yuki to the dog park. It's the same dog park I went to a couple of days ago with Janelle. So we're just going to have a doggy play date. Then afterwards we might go to like a dog-friendly cafe to get some brunch. Then I'm going to go to the city afterwards to meet a friend. Then I have a house party after that. Oh, so much to do today. Let's go. Yuki's sitting inside her bag, ready to go. Okay, so I just dropped Yuki off back at my parents' place and now I'm gonna head to the city. So I'm going to be meeting up with an old friend of mine. We are just gonna grab a bite to eat and then just maybe walk around the city, take some photos. It's been a very long time since I've been to Perth City, so I'm very excited to see if there's any new stores. I also have to go to the shops to buy a bathing suit. My friend is having a birthday party today and I didn't know that it was a pool party until like last minute, and I didn't bring any swimwear with me. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually swim, so I might go to Myers to see if there's like a swimsuit that I like, and if there is, I'll get it. If not, don't worry, I won't swim. So yeah, we're gonna head off now. I just saw this as free parking. I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Free. This is where I parked. I'm happy about that. Cotton On, I used to work here.
Oh, this one? Yes,
Yeah.
I remember.
But when I worked at Cotton On, it was over there before.
Is it different now?
It's much different, yeah. I'm just gonna buy a bikini for my friend's party. So I actually just picked up these. This will do. Okay, I'm back in the car. So my friend's birthday party, she invited me on Facebook, right? And it says on Facebook that the event starts at 5 p.m. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I've got time to catch up with my friend in the city. Then I get a text from like my best friend and she's like, hey Kim, where are you? At around 4 p.m. And I was like, oh, I'm in the city, but the event starts at like 5 p.m. anyway, right? She's like, no, it starts at 3. And I was like, huh? So I checked my phone again and sure enough, it still said 5 p.m. But then I checked the time zone and it was in Sydney time. And I was like, oh my God. So it turns out that my Facebook just never changed my time zone when I got back to Perth. And that is why I'm now late to the party. But that's okay, it's just meant to be a chill thing anyway. I got my bathers, so all good. So now I'm gonna drive to my friend's place. So I'll see you guys when I get there. It's the next day. I'm about to head out to the city with my family and my best friend. So we're gonna take Yuki out to Elizabeth Quay and yeah, just walk around, get some lunch. I took a shower earlier this morning because my hair was just like really disgusting. And also I'm wearing one of my Liz Lisa dresses today. It's something I have not worn in like many years. I thought it'd be cool to like, you know, just wear something that I used to love. This is a dress I'm wearing and this is from the Liz Lisa, I think 2015 spring collection. So nice, yeah. She's so happy. Yes. Keep walking. Good girl. Staff gave her like a big bucket of water. Wrong way. Bỏ nó chít. my best friend also went home because we are all so exhausted from that walk. Yuki is just behind me. This is kind of nostalgic filming from this angle because if you guys watch my videos when I was still living with my parents, this was the background. Like obviously it's changed a little bit, but this was it. I only have 2 more days left in Perth, so I'm kind of upset because I have been really enjoying my time spending time with friends and also of course with Yuki, who is just sleeping down there. Yeah, it's just been really great to see everyone again, catch up. It's been such a long time. I hope Eric and I can come back in June and stay a bit longer. But tonight I am going to go out to have dinner with Eric's dad. So we're gonna go to a hot pot place that's kind of new, I believe. My friends keep telling me that it's really good. So I managed to get a booking for today. So we're gonna be getting that for dinner. So yesterday I went to Baskin Robbins with my friend and then we ended up going back to her house and talking until like 1 a.m. Like the past few days, I've been staying out to like 1, 2 a.m. every single night just catching up with people. So I'm kind of really exhausted, but it was just so fun seeing old friends and family again. So as promised, today I am going to show you guys around my parents' house to show you guys, you know, where I grew up, where I spent most of my time. So I'm not going to show you guys like the full house tour, just places where, you know, I spent most of my time. Yuki here is just licking my foot non-stop. What's up, girl? So we moved into this house when I was 10 years old, so 20 years ago now. So obviously a lot of things have changed around the house and I moved out, how long, like 6 years ago? So yeah, my parents have changed around a lot of things, but most of it's still in the same place. That is my piano, and I don't know if many people know this, but I played the piano for like 10 years. I used to be really good at it, but because I haven't played it in such a long time, I'm not so good anymore. But I mean, I can still sight read, so as long as I got sheet music, I can still play. I remember that I used to sit here and practice every single day for like at least 1 or 2 hours. Oh, this is one long song. This is a Kingdom Hearts one. Wedding dress. Okay, I've got page 1, page 3, and page 4. Don't know what happened to page 2. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I used to play this when I was in high school. Oh, it's C major. Awesome. Some improvisation chucked in there. Wow, okay. I mean, like, yeah, I used to play this sort of stuff when I was in high school, when I was bored. Obviously, you know, that was my first time playing this song in over like 12 years. But yeah, I used to be able to like pick up a sheet music of any song and be able to play it. Very, very rusty right now, but you know what, like, I don't know, I was thinking about getting back into piano again, but it's just that when you do, you have to practice like every single day. I just don't have time for that anymore. So that was pretty much my childhood. I started piano when I was only 8 years old and I continued until when I was like 17. So music was like something that I was always doing, and I was also composing my own music. It's just that I never continued with music, even though I kind of wanted to, but you know, Asian parents, they wanted me to go to uni and to study something that, you know, wasn't in the arts because they wanted me to, I don't know, be a doctor, I guess. But obviously that didn't happen anyway. But yeah, I practiced so much back then and I really loved composing and writing my own music. And yeah, it's a shame that I don't play piano anymore, because when I was in uni I just didn't have the time to practice. That is a little bit of a snippet of me playing piano, even though I haven't touched my piano in like over 12 years. My nails are also too long for piano as well. Oh my gosh guys, do you guys remember Kumon? Like, I did Kumon for a couple of years. I actually am glad I did it because it really helped my mental maths, and I won some awards for music as well. This is my first music award. I got it in 1997. And then I got this one in 2000. Oh my god, that was 20 years ago, guys. Over here we have a Cuddle clone of Misty. So when she passed away, I went to this website and I decided to make like a plush toy of her. So, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really look like Misty, but they tried. So her fur was a bit darker, but they tried to get all the markings on her face correctly, and her tummy did look like this. And we have Misty's ashes inside this box. So I really miss her. She was my first dog. Then over here, this is actually from my wedding. So I got these candles from Typo, I think. So they were originally all white, but then when you light them, you don't know what color they would be. It's one of the Hogwarts houses. So this is the Slytherin one, Gryffindor. I think there's just Slytherin and Gryffindor, basically. So we lit these on our wedding day, and then yeah, I guess my parents decided to put them around the house. Yuki's enjoying a little nap. Oh, I'm sorry, I woke you up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna back off and continue on my tour. Just behind me is the kitchen, and it's pretty big. So I feel like when I build my own place, I would like a kitchen just as big, because, you know, if you're cooking a lot, you need the space. When I lived here, I never really cooked much just because it's my parents' house and they kind of didn't like me cooking in the kitchen, so I didn't really know how to cook when I moved out. But I mean, now, as you guys can see in the vlogs, I have improved and learned how to cook my own stuff in my own apartment. Now this area here is a complete mess. I used to have my computer here, and I used to sit here the whole entire night just talking to friends on MSN, playing games and stuff like that. But I know a lot of that stuff there is mine, so maybe let's go through it. Oh, these are my old Japanese notes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I studied Japanese at university, and oh, I kept all my notes. I feel like this is something that I would never look at, but I still don't want to throw it away because it's like memories to me. All my Japanese notes. Ah, my Liz Lisa hats. I remember when I used to be into hats. I think I paid like 50 or 60 bucks for this. Yeah, back then. I wore it a bunch, to be fair, but nowadays not so much. Oh, this is from the wedding. So this is Yuki's collar. So I got Yuki to walk down the aisle with our wedding bands, and what happened was we just got her this collar, and then there's a love heart here where you can attach the rings to. So Yuki was, oh, she was so good. She walked down the aisle by herself. She didn't have a leash because, I mean, Yuki, if you saw my vlogs, you can see she's very well behaved, very well trained. So when we're at the park, if I call her, she'll always come to me. So I'm very, very proud of my little girl. Oh, I feel like I need to take this back to Sydney with me. I moved to Japan, and my best friend actually made this memory box for me. So inside here, messages for me, and you can see here, she put the date November 2015. That's when I moved to Japan. Like an explosion box. So when you open it, you've got pictures. Like, how cool is that? Like, she must have put in so much effort for this, and oh, it's just so cute. So these are all our pictures. Well, not all of our pictures, we have a lot together. Our pictures from over the years. Since I came back from Perth, she's been coming over like almost every day and just spending time with me, so that's very, very nice of her. Oh, I also found a Pokemon Gotcha device. So I don't think this is mine, it's probably my sister's. But yeah, I played Pokemon Go for so many years when it came out in 2016 until last year. I kind of quit because it got boring. The events were like exactly the same. So yeah, I got bored of that. Now this in here is a bit crazy. My mom and sister took over this room. So I used to have my clothing rack here, and I had a table here. I had my computer on there. That's where I used to do all my editing and homework, etc. Yeah, that picture, I took that in Vietnam when I was like, I don't know, like 13, 14 years old. So that's been there for like, you know, 16 years. I don't know why my parents still have that up there. I mean, like, they still have all of our old photos in our rooms, and we weren't allowed to take them down. But I'm curious to go through this thing here. So this was my makeup drawer. So a few days ago, I went through this briefly, and there's stuff in there that should have been chucked out ages ago. So Let's have a look. Actually, I feel like I should get a garbage bag because I'm going to be chucking away all of this stuff. So let's get that. Okay, so I found my Etude House Moistful Collagen Facial Mist. This expired in 2015, 5 years ago. Oh my gosh, my old earrings. Wow, okay, I think I'm gonna take some of these back to Sydney. These look like belly button rings, but they are actually earrings. So back in the day, maybe like 15 years ago now, there was a Taiwanese actress, Rainy, I think her name was, and she was wearing this sort of stuff, and I loved that stuff so much. I bought so many of them. This is just a Liz Lisa pouch. I still have the tag on it. I actually kept a lot of the tags on my stuff in case I wanted to sell it, but I feel like these days no one really cares about Liz Lisa anymore. Oh, I found a fringe. So I had bangs like way back in the day, but they were so hard to maintain, and I just couldn't keep it up. So I decided to buy some fake ones. Oh my gosh, this is just so weird. I feel like bangs just don't suit me. Oh my gosh, this is so nasty. This is an Eclipse cushion. Look at that. It's all cracked. Ah. Ooh. Okay, I think I used this like 5 years ago as well. That needs to go in the bin. Good Tama? It's a blush. So cute. But this expired in 2019, so we're gonna get rid of that. I also have another one. This expired in 2018. A different color. I did use this quite a bunch, so that's cool. Tony Moly Shocking Lip Ruby Perfect Lips. When did this expire? 2016. Oh my gosh. Bottom lashes, guys. I was so into this back in the day when I was into the full-on like Japanese gyaru style. Not into it anymore, but yeah, when I used to wear these at the bottom. Yeah, these days I'm more into like Western makeup. Dollywink liquid eyeliner. So I have not touched this in like maybe 4 or 5 years. Let's see if it still works. Oh, guys, it does. I don't see an expiry date, but obviously I'm not going to put this on my eyes because this, I'm sure, has been expired like many, many years ago. But that's insane, it still works. I mean, to be fair, Japanese eyeliners, they've got it down. They're the best. This is a W Lab 3D Face Highlighting Stick, and this expired in 2018. Actually, there's not too much makeup left behind. I thought there was going to be more, so that's not too bad. Alright guys, it is now 5 p.m, so I'm going to head to the dog park. Unfortunately, because I'm leaving tomorrow, this is going to be the last time that I'm able to take Yuki to the dog park. For now anyway, I'm hoping that I can come back in June. So I'm hoping to spend about an hour at the dog park for Yuki because I have to head off to Crown at 6:30 to have dinner with Eric's parents. Midnight, so I'm gonna wash my face, take off my makeup, and then head to bed early. Yuki has been pretty upset this morning because every time I open up my suitcase, she knows that like when a suitcase is involved, I'm gonna be leaving for a long time. She looks so sad. Oh, you make it so hard for me to leave, Yuki. Really sad. it was so hard. Like, she was so upset. I feel really, really bad about that. For those who ask why don't I take her back to Sydney, it's because she's not my dog, she's my parents' dog, and she's very comfortable at my parents' house. They've got a big house, she has plenty of space to run around, whereas in Sydney, you know, my place isn't as big, and she's used to staying in a big house. She's very comfortable there, and my parents love her, so if I took her away, my parents would be very upset. I finished my sandwich, but I picked up another one. Just got the cheese and tomato, because now on Virgin you have to like pay for food on the plane because they cut the meal service to cut down costs, and you know, if food is free, I'm gonna take it. So this is my dinner, I guess.